Silvata. Oh, wow. It's David Paulides, his third edition book. So do you know who David Paulides is? Mm-mm. So David Paulides is a New York detective who got into detective work about the national forest and the people that went missing. Because after he retired, and this is good for it to kind of transition into this, but once he retired, David Paulides, his buddy was like, because he was bored, he's like, I got something I know you like should really look into, and he suggested looking into missing people who went missing from the national parks. Oh. And he's like, oh, okay, just thinking like there's nothing to it. Mm. Well, he contacted the national parks, and they at first would not like respond to him, and then he started like writing books about the families that he was encountering, because the stories had to do with children that would just go missing, walking directly behind you, and when they're found, if they are found, they're found in very remote locations that like no child could ever climb that height of a feat or even get to that part of a mountain in the amount of time that it took for them to find them. Mm-hmm. So in one of the weird instances, the children's clothes was like folded up, like neatly placed with their shoes, and the shoes, how the distance that it had traveled, and even to where the ledge that it was found, which was called like Devil's Ledge, which is another weird topic or weird instance of these places that these bodies are found. The clothes was all nicely placed, and then the shoes didn't look like they traveled even that far. It looked like someone had to have like picked them up, and then it was like brand new shoes.
So they weren't like worn out.
They weren't worn out. They had no indication of climbing, nothing like that. No mud, no dirt, nothing. Just clean. And then in one instance, there was a skull, the child's skull right next to it, open, like just laying there, like perfectly placed though. Mm-hmm. So David Paulides, he contacts the national parks. He's like, yeah, I'm just curious. Can I get a listing of all your missing cases? And they're like, oh, we don't keep track of that.
Oh,
that's
like,
weird.
That is weird.
He's like, as a detective, he's like, what do you mean you don't keep track of that? He's like, I think that'd be important information. Would you think? Mm-hmm. Like, if you're having a lot of people like missing in one part of your park, what if there's like people living out there that are like abducting these people, and they didn't have a really response to it? And he further pressed and looked into it, and he basically asked them, because parks are federally owned, so you have the right to, as Americans, as public people citizens living in this country, you have the right to investigate federal documents, especially when it comes to like missing cases, or you just have to. It's called a FOIA request, and there's a website called the Black Vault, and that's what they specialize doing. They've been doing it since like the 90s, and they like write FOIA requests for about UFOs, ghosts, like all kinds of topics. And it's, if you ever want to like really dig into something, look up the Black Vault.
And that's all public information? It's
all public information. It's completely free. The person who started it, I think he was a lawyer, and he just didn't like the fact that the government was lying about so many things. Mm-hmm. And so he just started this website requesting these FOIA requests, and people would give them, because the thing about a FOIA request is it has to be specific. So if you say like, I want to know about Project Blackbird in Nebraska in 1946.
Oh, like specific dates.
They'll be like,
names.
There is no Black Vault or Black, whatever you said, in this date at this time. But what you don't know, if you request that specific date and that specific name, like if it all matches up, they have to give you the information. And what might happen is they might say that information, unfortunately, cannot be submitted due to the fact that it breaks national security laws. So that means that there's something there that the government has that is top secret, so it's not available to the public, but that doesn't mean that's not true. That just means that there's information. It's just very controversial for your country, so we're not going to tell you what it is. And that national security measure can be used for all kinds of things.
You just write somebody?
You write in the government.
And the government gets back to you and sends you stuff? Or like a link or something?
They send you a letter.
So it's public information, but if it's too delicate, they won't tell you.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And so the Black Vault, he has been able to, like, get a lot of documents out. Like, all kinds of like, you could get lost in the Black Vault. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah. So this book, why I even have it in my hand, is I was looking for, and it's okay because I kind of remember it. I was looking for the topic that I'm going to talk about, which is Bigfoot.
Okay.
There was a video, and you pointed to this.
Yeah.
So this has a real story. And the story is that I went to Vernal, Utah to Phenomenon. It's a conference that happens in September. I don't recommend it for most people to go to. I shouldn't say that because I know Phenomenon is like, how dare you not promote our conference? But it's one of those places that you gotta, like, there's a lot of weird people walking around. And like a lot of people are also like just trying to like pitch their own like idea, and they infatuate with it and they'll follow you. Like there's weird people like that
That'll follow you around or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of government people.
Okay.
Like a lot of government people. And that was kind of creepy for me. Because like once you start to like meeting certain groups, you like start to like sometimes it's too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a guy. Anyway, let's go back to this. Sorry. So, Vernal, Utah Phenomenon. I went to that, and there was a guy who's a painter. He painted this. Okay.
Oh.
And I bought. This is not the actual painting. It's like a copy of it.
Yeah.
But that is of a video that I actually posted on my YouTube, and it's basically they don't know what it is. It's supposedly in Vernal, Utah, in the Uinta Basin, and it looks like a creature with very long arms eating something that splurts blood into its face. And I have the video footage. It's on YouTube. You can watch it.
Oh, you're not going to show us like a clip or something?
No, I mean...
Come on!
Yeah.
You can't do that!
The story is... Because there's multiple stories. That's the weird thing about that video clip.
So that's somebody captured that?
So here's the story.
Okay.
Okay? When it was first given to me, the story was that a possibly hunter or maybe sheriff, who's a hunter, was out hunting and came across that thing in the distance and videoed it, and was too spooked to even shoot at it because it was that shot from what the story is very far away. That's a scope.
Okay.
So he zoomed in. So that's why it's like very grainy, but it's far away. And so if you put that into dimensions, it's a very large, whatever it is. It's very, very large, especially when it reaches out. It gives me
the
creeps.
arms,
That arm reach was so long. He was so spooked out that when he went home, because the person talked to the wife, doesn't want to go outside, won't go to work, and is now just hurtled into his room and doesn't want to go anywhere, and doesn't want to speak to anybody. That's how creeped out he is.
That's creepy.
Now that's one story.
Oh, okay.
I pulled the metadata, and so metadata is like whenever a image is, you take a photo, the geographical location of that photo will be picked up. And so the second story is somebody were taking their dogs out. They're out hiking, and they lost their dogs and couldn't find them. And they all of a sudden saw that thing in the distance and made their way over to that spot, and they found their dog's collar. And so that's the other story. The metadata, when I pulled it, because you could pull up metadata, I was kind of saying that before, that it stamps your geographical location.
Oh, okay.
So wherever you take a photo or a video, you can look up your metadata, even on your phone. It'll show
Your coordinates.
Yeah, your coordinates, or where you took it. The metadata says that was in Chile.
That goes with what I'm saying.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But both of those stories like circulate around the internet?
Are circling right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This just happened.
Oh, that's recent.
This is recent. This is this year.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not long ago. This is like now. It's so controversial that like I'm the only one who just posted it and talked about like how I got it. Mm-hmm. The person I posted on my video, if you guys keep up with the videos, the last video, there's a part there where it shows the Reddit feed because it's on Reddit right now, and they're going back and forth trying to figure it out.
Oh wow!
But the story that I read on Reddit is the second story about the dog.
Okay.
I believe it was a hunter because of the fact that the person who gave it to me said that the person's wife told him that about him. That once he gave it to him, he's like just doesn't want to go anywhere. He's like mentally distraught. Like
that ties into what I'm saying too.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. So that's the story behind that. Okay.
Okay.
Everything in this is a conversation piece. Like that's when we got married. That's in Costa Rica. These are called like duck things, but to me, this is me and my coworker. He was an alcoholic, and I was more of a stoner, so it's like a hip hop guy. Yeah. And then there's, that could either be you, Diana, the hippie.
There you go.
And who's Kara? George Washington?
Yeah, George Washington. She likes classic also. And then that King Kong, you know that King Kong belongs to? See if you can guess. See if you could guess. Think someone you would least expect that belong to. The last person you would think that would belong to. That's Chico Bravo's.
You didn't even let me finish.
Well, it took you a while.
I had to let me collect I was gonna say our dad, and then he said it.
Yep.
Those are biological dads. Yeah.
That was his.
That's crazy.
There's also that thing too, next to the two pucks.
I see.
Those are Shay's signature. So the above you, right above you, D.
Oh.
Right above you.
Oh,
yeah.
There.
Yeah, that's Shay's, Theodore's signatures. The one on the right, it was faint. That's the golden puck. That's why it's in that case, that plastic case. You see it right above you, D? You can grab it.
Oh, right here?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Now no. The pucks.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that one. That one. Pull that one. Look at the front of it.
Oh.
No, the other side. Look at the other side.
Oh, inaugural. I can't even say it.
Yeah, that's the puck that they gave you from the very first game. That's the golden
really
puck.
Cool.
That is cool.
How'd you get that?
I went to the game.
And
I went to that game.
lucky enough to get that?
Well, because they used to give
They gave it out so
under the chair.
Whenever you go to an inaugural season for anything, they always give you something as a momentum to just like collect.
That's super
It's always in sports. So I knew I had to go to the first one.
Okay. That's very cool.
That is cool. I mean, you got a lot of cool little.
That's me in the Air Force.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm gonna bring for next time? I'm gonna bring a letter that Gio wrote me. Quite a few letters while he was in the Air Force.
Oh my god!
And we'll share them. Okay?
Oh yeah,
They're
that's
probably funny. They're probably funny.
Yeah.
So
See?
the second story.
Okay.
It has to do with the whistleblowers with the whole like UFOs, alien stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like the weird thing about that is, so there's a podcaster. His name is Jesse Michaels. It's called American Alchemy. That's the podcast YouTube channel that he posts.
I've heard of that, American Alchemy.
So good. So do you know who Peter Thiel is?
I'm not good with names. I'm just be honest.
So Peter Thiel is someone from like Silicon Valley who funded a business called Palantir. Palantir is all over the the government and like all over the news lately, like because they're an AI company that just basically got all of her data, and they have contracts with the government, and so they're basically like it's basically a huge record algorithm that they now have that like if they want to like who would have tendencies of this criteria, all these names will now pop up.
That's terrifying.
That is very terrifying.
So Jesse Michaels worked under him. He was like his predecessor.
Okay.
Not his predecessor, but it was like he worked under him.
Yeah.
Jesse Michaels eventually kind of like does his own thing, his podcast now, but he has all these connections to all like these government people, and which brings us to who I'm about to talk about.
This is some good music.
Jesse Michaels posted a video just recently about this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, this guy, there's an agency, it's called, I don't even like saying it, but fuck it. NSA. You know what the NSA is?
Yes.
Okay. They're the agency that doesn't exist. They don't like that we know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And they basically, Edward Snowden, you know that whole story?
Yeah.
That's NSA.
Mm-hmm.
So they apparently were part of this program that this guy was in the Air Force and then brought into this program to. It basically started when his mother had him in the womb. According to him, he was genetically modified to be able to communicate with aliens.
What the hell?
Okay, so
In the womb.
in the womb, and so 2 days ago the video comes out.
Oh
of
my
Jesse
god!
Michaels.
Why are you tying into everything that I'm writing
Please
about?
steal your story.
Oh, good.
No, he didn't. No, it's
But it's hand
it's
in
just
hand.
crazy that it's kind of going hand
Good.
in hand.
That's good. So Jesse Michaels posted it 2 days ago, and I was like listening to it on the way home, and I was like, oh, this is like deep shit. Like if this is real, like this is mind-boggling. And one of the things he had talked about was the hearings that have been happening. They've been talking about him, but they haven't saying his name directly. And I've been trying to figure it out, like, who in the hell are they talking about? And then he basically says that. They talk about that. And I'm like, oh, my God, this is this guy?
Oh God.
Well, then today, since I was like, oh, this is one of the topics I want to talk about, I couldn't find the video. They pulled it. And that's now when you search it, that's what pops up. It says that it's been copywritten by, which is kind of funny, by whatever that is. I looked it up. It's like a music YouTube site. And the weird thing, Cooper! He's humping his brother. Unbelievable.
Keep that in.
Yeah, I know. Unbelievable.
I know.
It's your brother.
Like, you're all
This is
serious.
not Alabama. They looked at me.
It kind of is Alabama.
It kind of is here. So he's connected to Peter Thiel. And they're like, when it comes to like Silicon Valley and technology and all that,
Oh, Silicon
I
Valley
would think
is.
that he would have like, well, that's what's interesting to me. I would think he would have definitely checked copywritten stuff and not put that in there.
Yeah,
so for
I
that,
think so.
so for that to get that tag only makes me to believe that they literally pulled it.
Yeah.
Oof.
That
Literally
isn't
pulled
surprising
it.
at all. Yeah.
He looks like if I'm not even just push.
That's not him. That he's introducing him.
Oh, okay. Well, this guy looks super just. He looks like he is.
Grandpa.
He looks like
That's
he's like
someone's
a
grandpa.
godfather.
Unbelievable.
Like I'm just saying, he
Got the
knows.
wrong guy died.
So basically, he would join the Air Force, and shortly after working in the Air Force, and I couldn't remember what his job curriculum was, he got drafted into the the NSA.
Okay.
And he at first was basically taught or tested with these like pills. He would take 2 pills, and then he would have to sit in front of a computer, and he would listen to a frequency, and he would try. They told him to imitate the frequency you're hearing, not with your mouth but with your mind.
Oh.
And once you have perfected that, you should be able to interact with the computer. And the computer started like interacting with him, and he
That's crazy.
he started like asking questions to the computer, and then that's when he started to realize that the computer was not. It wasn't. It was something else. The answers he was getting was indicating that it was. It's like hard to say, but like, it was not human. It was some intelligent mind from.
We don't know where.
We don't know where.
Do you know like the kind of questions that he was asking it or anything like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he had asked it like where you're from, and they basically said some star constellation very far away. But at the time he didn't know what it was until he would have to go home and research it, and then be like, like NASA just found this star constellation in this region, and he would map it out, and the name, they would tell him what it looked like, and he would match it, and because the way that they would also communicate to him.
That's crazy.
Was also non-human in aspect, like basically how we talk, how we're talking right now.
Yeah.
We came in, we said hello to each other.
Yeah.
We so you guys were conversating over here as I'm like trying to set things
I'm
up, so I'm
eating
not
some
really
pie.
talking, but I'm also like
Yeah.
interacting with you. You're eating pie, so you're hungry. You're devouring all my food, and
No, that's called stress. That's called stress.
and then we come over here and we I play music to kind of just make everyone kind of calm down a little bit, and then I start telling you a story, and then I get sidetracked.
Modelo.
Like we all have a rhythm how we talk, how humans talk.
Yeah, and it wasn't
This
that.
to him was not like that. in
Wait,
any
okay,
aspect.
so can you, can you push it or move it to where he says that?
I barely even watched this right now.
Oh,
I
okay.
I just found this.
Okay, so can you forward it to me so I can forward it to
I
her?
could try to find where.
Because
he-
that's interesting, yeah.
'cause you could just tell by the way it was talking or communicating
My
that
mother was abducted in 1960.
But-
There you
it
go.
was human.
Or the
I have a feeling.
Merry Christmas, okay?
Thank you.
I have a feeling. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I have a feeling that this is something that I think we're gonna hear more about him, like especially in these hearings. That's what I've been picking up on, because they keep talking about him, like the other whistleblowers. They keep pointing their hands at him.
See, you said the term. I didn't want to say it.
Oh,
I didn't want to. Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to say that.
It's okay.
What, whistleblowers?
Yeah, because then, like you said, people are like, oh.
You know, the subject matter that I've been posting a lot lately, it is what it is. I was posting videos of a TR-3B flying around in, like, I think Afghanistan or Iraq. A TR-3B is like, it's still unclassified, but it's basically a top secret reconnaissance aircraft that's unmanned, and it's like pretty much AI.
Ooh.
Yeah,
One,
and it's
two,
by the
three,
Air Force.
4. All right.
Interesting.
Yay.
But when it's not the classified part of it, it's not just a reconnaissance vehicle. Like this is like a stealth bomber kind of craft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it could do multiple things. Like
I see.
not just reconnaissance means that it just takes photos and videos. That's not what this is.
Okay.
Interesting.
Kara, your topic is, what would you say your topic is then? Just to
So
do it like
mine's a little
transition.
different.
That's
Hopefully that's okay.
No, of course.
Mine is, I would say it's half true crime, half, you could say it's paranormal. There's different
Okay.
theories about what happened.
Okay.
Oh,
with this
okay.
person.
Okay.
But it's about this Cecile Hotel. I don't know if you guys are familiar with
Yes,
that.
I do know about the Cecil. That's in L.A.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's in LA. I hope, is it okay if I read off of this?
Yeah.
However
Whatever you want to
it.
do.
Yeah,
Okay. But it has kind of a dark background to it because I had heard of the hotel before, but I didn't really know much about like its history.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of notorious because you guys know Richard Ramirez,
Yes.
the Night Stalker.
Yes.
So during the time that he was doing his killings in LA, he was staying at this hotel at the time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so him, and then there was also another serial killer. His name's Jack Unterweger. He
I don't
was
know about that.
Austrian, so he's not as well known, but he was killing people around that same time and also staying in the same hotel.
Oh.
Yes. So, but it was built in 1924, and it was meant to be kind of like an upscale hotel, like a 5-star hotel, like a nice. That's what their intentions were.
I did
Yeah.
hear that.
So they spilled, I think, like $1 million into it, which back then was even more money.
Wow.
But a couple of years after that is when the Great Depression hit, so it kind of took a spill after that.
Okay.
So it's right around
Like 32, 33.
Skid Row. So
Yes.
Not the best area.
Yeah.
So it went from being meant to be an upscale hotel to now it's like super low rates. It's right next to Skid Row, so it's kind of not bringing in the best
Revenue and
people.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of like drug addicts that would stay there just for like a cheap stay, so they're not on the streets. And then people would want to go to this hotel just because Richard Ramirez stayed there. And there's some weird stuff there, but
Wow.
I can see that.
and then also Elizabeth Short, so she was the victim of the Black Dahlia murder.
Oh.
Yes.
So she actually was supposedly spotted having drinks there just a few days before she
That's
was murdered.
right.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
There's some things like with its history to where, I don't know, no matter what you think, there's something.
Do you know about the Asian girl?
Yep, so I'm going to talk about her.
Okay.
Just
That one gives me chills.
There's so much surrounding that, but that's kind of like the backstory. And I don't know if you guys have seen American Horror Story, the hotel.
Yes.
So
Which
it's,
one is that? The because I stopped watching after the second.
Oh.
so
Yeah,
it's
I
a
haven't
good
watched-
season. So
Yeah.
it is actually
Wow.
based.
How many are there now?
I haven't kept up with it.
There's
I haven't
so
watched the past
many.
couple.
But the hotel with like Lady
Wow.
Gaga was in
It's
it.
a good season.
It's a good season.
Yeah,
But
like,
it's
was it-
inspired by this hotel though.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Which I didn't know that.
I
But
didn't know
looking
that.
back, I can definitely see that. But there's so many weird things. Before, her name is Elisa Lam. I'm going to talk about her. But even after Richard Ramirez, there were people that were committing suicide in this hotel very often, like a very weird amount.
Oh.
There was a lady that gave birth unexpectedly and threw her baby out the window. So something about the hotel, to me, in my opinion, there's
Wow.
a dark energy that I feel
Okay.
like just draws darkness to it, in my
Yeah.
opinion. So we get to Lisa Lam. So she was only 21 years old, and she was a college student in Vancouver, Canada. And she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and she was kind of like just getting overwhelmed with her diagnosis, and she was in college at the time. And she just kind of needed a break from her like routine. So she told her parents, I'm going to take a West Coast tour, is what she said. So she wanted to go to California. She went to San Diego for a few days, and then she wanted to go to LA to go to this hotel. And then she was really into blogging at the time. So MySpace was a big thing back then. If you guys
Oh,
remember.
yes. I had a MySpace.
I've been trying to get back into it.
I don't think
Because
that's coming back.
I just wanted to see what was in there.
Yeah.
Like
well,
just because it was such
was
a like
fun.
it's a
It
time
was
capsule
fun.
to me.
It is.
It was
It's a
fun.
time
I don't.
capsule. Like if you were to search my real name on the internet, I don't exist. There's only two places that actually exist with that name is my LinkedIn because I had to do it for college.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I had a Facebook, I deleted it. Now it's either Erie or Geo Baja. Those are the only two that I now have, and then everything else is either Geo Baja or Erie Expedition. That's
okay.
it.
But
Okay.
MySpace was cool though because you could put your music.
songs.
Yeah.
Oh, the top friends, it was controversy. It was
If
controversy.
you got bumped down, you'd be like, why?
What?
wasn't it-
Yeah, why number two? What happened number one?
exactly.
Okay.
So she was really into MySpace. She was also really into Tumblr, if you guys
Yeah, I know
were
what that
into
is.
too.
I'm
So
into
one thing that was kind of questionable is before she came on this trip, she posted an outline of what her trip would be on Tumblr.
Oh, okay.
So that was like for the public to see, so who knows who saw that, but it showed where she'd be going and when, basically.
Oh.
So that's something to kind of keep in mind. But she told her parents, I'm going to keep in touch with you guys the whole time that I'm there, and I'll call you guys when I check out, basically. So she checked into the hotel on January 28th, 2013.
Oh, Kara!
What?
January 28th.
Shut up.
What?
Just gave me chills.
What does
Wait,
that mean?
say that again. Go before that. It lead into that. Say that again.
So she checked into Hotel Cecil January 28th, 2013.
January 28th is, sorry, but we're going to put you out there, is Gio's birthday.
Oh.
And 2013 is just kind of weird because I'm just going to say 13 is like my lucky number. And also the day I got married is on the 13th, Friday the 13th.
And that's my favorite number. Is
See?
13.
It's so, oh my God.
That was right after college.
January 28th. Yeah, what were you doing that day?
That's a good. Yeah, what were you doing January
Were you in
28th?
LA?
Well, 2012 is when I graduated college. And then I moved. I think I did move back to LA. Because remember, I took a year. That's right.
10.
I did. Wait a second.
No, you were, well, yeah, you were.
I were?
You were
I was?
Weren't you in San
What-
Francisco?
2012. I
That-
graduated college September.
That is
And
weird.
then I moved to LA to live in downtown near Wilshire Boulevard. Downtown.
He did.
Case closed.
Oh my God, I give you
That's
chills.
actually crazy.
That is because you would do the sound bowls. The
That's
sound
what,
bowls.
that was the time
The
I was a
sound
Tibetan
bowls.
singing bowl recorder.
Yeah, he was recording.
I used to sit in like the studio for like 8 hours straight.
Carrot, how did
Playing
you...
Tibetan
Did we
singing
all
bowls.
Full
connect?
circle. Yeah.
I would just playing that constant. You know, it reminds me of the frequency things that he was just describing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Did you see how we all
Yeah.
connect with our stories so far?
Interesting.
You guys are
crazy.
good. Mine's gonna
Oh,
suck. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so
me
she
chills.
checked in. So she was pretty good with like keeping in touch with her parents the whole time that she was there. So when she checked in, she was assigned to stay in a hotel room with a few other girls, so it's kind of like a hostel style room.
Right.
So the other girls that she was staying with, they actually made a complaint to the front desk at the hotel saying that she was having really weird behavior and they didn't feel comfortable staying in the room with her. So I don't know the details of that, how she was acting, but it was bad enough for them to
Yeah.
assign her own hotel room, basically.
That's right. Yeah.
So that happened. She was supposed to check out on the 31st. Her parents never heard from her. So they pretty quickly got alarmed, so they called the police. So they sent the cops and search dogs to the hotel just to kind of sniff around. And they didn't find anything. So
Oh, it gets darker. It gets darker.
I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
So she's still missing. They end up releasing the video footage from an elevator in the hotel. And this is
Wait,
something.
before that though,
Huh.
weren't they complaining about the water?
I'm good to go.
Oh! Go ahead. No, my bad.
Can you find the footage? That would go with her
Because
story.
I want to go in order. So I'm gonna go back to that. I will. But yeah, definitely pull it up.
The footage popped up.
Yeah, so they decide to release this footage to the public because she's still missing at this point. They don't know where she is. Cops and the dogs didn't find her. So they release this video to the public and everyone kind of goes crazy over it because she is acting so bizarrely in the video footage. So she walks into the elevator. So she kind of like crouches down and she's pushing the buttons on the elevator. And she kind of goes into like the back corner and she's up against the wall. So she seems like she's scared of something.
Oh.
And she keeps kind of frantically pushing buttons. And then she goes over to the entrance of the hotel door. Not the hotel door, the elevator door. She kind of pops her head out and looks out and then pops it right back in.
This is the footage.
It's weird. And then she moves over to the front corner almost as if somebody goes over there. If they were to pop their head in, they wouldn't see her. So it looks like she's hiding from somebody.
So this is the footage.
Oh.
It is weird.
Should I play it for her?
Yeah, play.
Or
Okay,
you tell me when. Tell me when.
I'll give you the rest of this little part, then definitely play it.
Okay.
So that's what it looks like. So it looks like she's hiding from somebody in the hallway.
Yes.
And people talk about her, like her gestures in the video. that's like kind of a weird thing. The way that she kind of like moves her hands and her arms. People say it almost looks like she's being like manipulated by something.
Oh.
It's weird. Almost like she's like a puppet, or there's something that we can't see in the video that she's hiding from or being moved by.
Kara, this is good.
We don't
This was
really
creepy.
know. Yeah, so I think you should play the video now. It's weird. Oh, and mind you, the whole time, the elevator doors do not close.
I was just about to say that.
That's right.
Once,
That's right.
Not even once.
And just so you know, I knew nothing about this story, and
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay.
I had been
No.
by there like that like when we would go out, we wouldn't go near there at night, Skid Row, just because of how crazy
right.
it was. But during the day, we would hang out all the time around there, especially that hotel.
Oh, and look.
So she's pushing like all these buttons
And
frantically. She's not.
Well, and you notice too, she's going in a sequence.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
It is.
In my opinion,
interesting.
she's trying to push all the buttons to see if it'll close.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to just
Yeah.
say, okay, like okay, here I'm going here now, go.
Right.
But
But it's
it
like, why
won't
would
go.
she keep like popping out like that?
Look at
It's
her.
just-
You're right. Her hands.
Yeah, it's her hand, the weird hand moment, where it's like something's manipulating her.
She looks like a puppet almost, like somebody's
Right.
controlling her.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got really bad chills, guys. I haven't got chills like this in a long time.
Look at her hands. Look at her
I'll
hands.
never forget the first time I watched this.
Same.
You said January 28, 20, and they.
That's when she checked in.
When she checked in, she was supposed to check out on the 31st.
When was this story like put out for us to?
So
Was it recent or no?
that the story came
No.
out?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
This has been out for a while.
Oh, okay.
Because like I said, they released this footage in hopes that somebody would be like, "Oh, I remember seeing her." At
It
this
still
time."
hasn't closed.
Still.
Okay.
She comes
So
back, didn't she?
Bizarre. I believe she does. There's like, and I'll go back to this later too about like kind of the theories about that. So she's still missing. So it had been about 3 weeks that had passed since she checked into the hotel. So they, the people working at the hotel, the front desk, they started getting all of these complaints from the people that were staying there. So some guests were calling in saying that they were drinking the tap water and it had a funny taste to it. Some were saying that the water pressure was bad in the shower.
Okay.
Other people were saying that they were turning on the water and it would run black for a few seconds before it would go clean. So of course they sent a maintenance worker.
Oh my god.
So he took the elevator up to the top floor. So he not only has to go to the top floor, he has to get to the top floor, climb up a set of stairs up to an additional platform on top of the roof, to then get a ladder to go up to a water tank. So it's like a...
That's right.
Oh,
it's
hell
not easy. It is
no.
not easy to get in there.
It is not easy at all. So, and not only that, to even get up to that part of the building, you have to have, it's like restricted access. And even
Right.
if you do go up there, it does set off an alarm.
Okay.
So it's really only like staff members that can go up there. So he does that. So he goes all the way up to the water tower. He removes the lid and then he sees the body of a woman naked. She's laying face up in the water tank.
What?
And so they end up finding out that that is Elisa Lamb.
What? Oh.
So sadly.
in the water tank.
in the water
in
tank.
the way that for
So-
her to even had, it doesn't even make sense how she got in there.
No.
Because the hole, it like the way that for her to get in there, it's very very difficult for her.
I
to
do
even
remember
fit.
this
And they
story.
had to cut open into the tank
To
even
get her out.
I remember the story now.
Yeah. And if you see a picture of the top of that building,
Oh fuck!
those tanks are huge.
Because I
so-
think we discussed this. We discussed this in a place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yep. And they're 8 feet tall and 4 feet wide. So
Oh.
they're huge.
Yeah,
And,
they're huge.
There a lot of the things that people are talking about is the weight of the lid of the tank is heavy, and a lot of times it would take 2 people to even open it.
Yes.
For her to climb in there, get that open by herself, get into the water, which she's already in the water, and to kind of like move that lid closed.
No way.
Like with your arms up
Yeah.
like that, it's just an awkward angle, and it doesn't really seem like that.
The only
likely.
thing that I'm like, because there's so many cases where the person who finds them is usually sometimes the killer.
Mm-hmm.
What if that guy,
maintenance worker,
the
yeah.
maintenance work, was the person that killed her?
He would have access without setting off the alarms. He knows how to get up there. He has
yeah,
So
that
you
is
never
true.
know.
That's true.
And they say that just due to the history of the place, people kind of have their theories about the people that work there too.
Oh.
They say that the camera footage could have been edited in the elevator.
Right.
I mean, there's so many things that could have happened.
That's
That
true.
elevator footage. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good
So,
chills.
and also a weird thing that I read, and I only read it in a couple of the articles, but they say that when her body was found in the tank, she had these unidentified particles all over her body. And they did tests on them, and they weren't able to come up with what those particles were. And she also had black hair on her body, like loose black hair covering her body. Not hers, though.
Oh.
So those are two things that I've read from a couple different sources to where they're like, we can't explain why that is or what that's doing on her.
Unless, do you think there's other, let's say, people that were floating in there, residue from them?
Maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
This
But,
gets creepy.
There were theories that she had a mental health crisis too because she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
That's right.
And she was taking an antidepressant and an antipsychotic, and I think one of them she stopped taking, the other one she was taking. So they say that if you stop one and don't stop the other, it could cause you to have hallucinations.
Very true.
Oh.
So
Very
they
true.
said that could cause her like behavior in the elevator video too.
True.
Wow.
But of course, there's some other theories that I wanted to tell you guys that are a little out there.
Ooh, okay.
But so she posted on her Tumblr when she got to the hotel that there were creepers that were following her around the hotel while she was there.
That's right.
Yeah, and she didn't say people; she just said creepers.
That's right.
So I think that's a little weird.
That could have been when her hallucinations started.
Yes, yeah. And after she passed away, her Tumblr page kept updating itself.
Shut up.
What?
Wait,
didn't
no,
know
it
that.
didn't.
Yes, but that could kind of be explained away because I guess you can.
Like auto set it or something?
Yeah, like you
Oh.
can kind
Oh.
of like save posts to release at a certain time, like later in time.
Oh,
if you want.
true.
Okay.
Yeah, but you would have to like. That's not.
It's not like a common thing. to do.
No. I was like,
But
no.
if you're really into it and you want to be like, oh, I want to release this post too,
And be on
you
top
know,
of it.
and not have to think
What
about
if you
it.
wanted people to think that you're still alive?
Oh.
Exactly. And they
Oh.
never found her phone either when she went missing. And yeah, her Tumblr page kept updating itself. So,
Huh. What was that sound? You guys heard that, right?
no.
No.
Okay, never mind. We're good. Okay. What's up, buddy?
So, while she was there, she did write a post online about the government having invisible technology. So this isn't like talked about nearly as often. Like I only found this on a couple of sources too.
No.
So she was writing online about the government having invisible cloak technology. So some people had like this conspiracy theory that she
Oh,
was
wow.
like corresponding with military members.
Oh no.
Um,
Please no.
So I know this one like seems like kind of like far-fetched to some people.
Hey, no.
No, not here. Come on, not here.
Circles.
And I didn't check this myself, but supposedly there's a location on Google Maps called the Invisible Light Agency, and if you look up the location, I don't know if it does anymore, but it would show.
I don't think up here. I think I your own goddamn computers. Hell no, I like that over out here. Yeah, squads by black helicopters
Oh my
and everything.
gosh.
Hell no.
I don't know if it shows it anymore. I didn't check it myself, but supposedly if you looked up the Invisible Light Agency on Google Maps, it would show that it was inside of Hotel Cecil.
Shut, Gio.
Oh.
Come on, Gio.
Yeah, so there's not a whole lot of information about
Dude, I know goddamn.
But, I mean, people were going off of that and saying, well, what about those particles that were found on her body? Was that part of, like, some kind of invisible
Cloaking.
technology?
Oh.
They were able to, you know, identify
Identify
the
it.
voice,
So
so
sad. God,
Yeah,
man, we'll never know. We'll never know what really happened to her.
This is good.
But like the fact that she looks like she's hiding from somebody in the elevator, and maybe it's somebody.
The creepers.
You just can't see. I mean,
She
could
said
be
the
that.
creepers.
She said the creepers.
She literally said the creepers.
Another weird like coincidence. There was like bioterrorism theories about her too.
Oh.
So there was a tuberculosis outbreak.
Was she 100% American?
She wasn't. Both of her parents were from.
China?
Asia, right?
Yeah, they were of some kind of Asian descent. I can't remember what exactly.
But they were from there and they moved
To Canada.
They moved
yeah,
to Canada and then
Yeah.
to LA.
Well, they didn't
No,
move. She was visiting.
She lived
Oh,
in
she was
Canada.
visiting.
Yes.
Yeah, she's from
Oh
Canada,
shit! I missed that part.
She needed
Yeah.
a break.
So her parents were
What?
Canada.
Wait, what? Hold on. She needed a break, so her parents sent her to the Cecil?
She wanted
No,
to.
she wanted to. That was like her own free will, and her parents said, "Okay, just keep in touch with us every
Did
day."
they not know what the Cecil was?
No.
Apparently not.
No.
Well, but she like advertised it as like a West Coast tour, like going to San Diego, going
See?
to San Francisco.
Yeah,
going
not
to-
the Cecil.
But they probably didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know.
Oh, because
They
she
probably
probably looked
didn't
for like whatever was cheap.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh,
She's only
God.
21, so
Oh,
she
no.
doesn't.
She doesn't have like the knowledge or whatever.
That's
No.
so sad.
Yeah, so there was the bioterrorism theory too. So there was a TB outbreak at the time.
Did you guys see that?
What?
The lights flickered?
They did that earlier too.
Oh,
Shut up. These
heck.
ones?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. They just did
When
when
you
she.
were talking earlier, they did. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, there was a TB outbreak at the time, and which is super weird. The test for TB was named Lamb-Elisa. So and her name's Elisa Lamb. So
Oh, Tara!
it's a little weird. So people were theorizing that maybe she had TB, and they were doing different tests on her. And I guess people with TB can become disoriented,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
they linked that back to the elevator too.
Wow.
Um,
That is such a weird
Yeah.
case.
so that could be something. And then there's one last theory, and this is like.
Oh hell no! Why
know,
the fuck can you go from this point?
I know. This is like the most popular one though, and it's. Do you guys know what creepypasta is?
No.
Creamy?
Creepypasta?
No.
Creepy pasta.
You've never heard of creepypasta?
No.
That's surprising. So
What is that?
it's a thing online to where they post a bunch of just creepy stories. Just
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
God, I've learned so much
like
tonight.
ham something like
It's like
they call. There's like a horror one where it's like.
Can
ham
I look it
something.
up or am I going to get
Yeah.
zapped? Because
Oh
I'm.
yeah, look it up. How do I describe it? It's just like lore, like scary
Yeah,
lore.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
So I don't know.
Like slap ham. Like
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So like that kind of stuff. It's very random. I'm surprised you never heard of it though.
I'm old.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that.
That was like a
either.
big thing for me.
Interesting.
So
Oh, I
there-
see. Creepypasta, scary stories, and original horror fiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So a lot of people
okay.
would even like make up stories and post on there, and they
Yeah,
just
I
become
see.
big hits, or some are supposedly
Okay.
true,
That's kind of
so.
what Reddit's like all that now.
Yeah, it's
Creepypasta.
basically like Reddit, but
Yeah.
just for like horror stuff.
I see.
Like spooky stuff.
Creepy pasta.
Mm-hmm. Haven't been on there in a while.
Okay, well, I'm about to. Okay.
She's gonna
So-
dive into that.
I
You
am.
put like where are these creepy pastas?
So there is an elevator game, and it's actually like a Korean game. So it was going it was going around creepypasta and Tumblr a lot at the time. So
Did
by
you hear that?
playing, I heard that a little bit.
Did you did hear
Yeah, a
that?
little bit.
Like a shh.
Okay. Guys,
What? We're good.
your house is super active.
I know. It started like this
actually
like it's honest it's kind of my fault.
Okay, well.
100%.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's 100% my fault.
Okay, wait. Keep. Okay.
It's okay. You're good. Just
Yeah, we're
hang
good.
on
Yeah.
there,
If
okay?
you want to flip Gio upside down, go ahead.
It's
No,
okay.
we're good. Not today. We're good. Maybe tomorrow.
If you want to blow in Kara's ear, go ahead.
That's fine. So, by playing this elevator game, the outcome is you're supposed to end up in a different world. So it's supposed to look like the town that you are from or grew up in. except everything is dark and you see a bright red cross in the distance. And there's
Whoa.
no other living things except for yourself.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So once you get to the new world, it could be difficult for you to come back to your real world. So you can get disoriented and you can have
Bless you.
Sorry, thank you.
trouble finding the elevator that you came in.
I've heard of this.
Yeah. So, or you could see the elevator and it just gets further and
Further away. Yeah.
So by doing this, you have to get into the elevator of a building that's at least 10 stories high, which the Hotel Cecil was. And you have to push the different buttons for the floors in a certain order. So kind of
Similar to what she was doing.
Oh, bless
Yes. So
Thank you.
you'd have to go through this whole part, which I don't have it here, but you have to go in a certain order. You'll go to the 5th floor, and then a girl will come into the elevator.
Hell no.
Yeah, and it's somebody that nobody else can see, only you.
No.
And she's not human, and you're not supposed to talk to her. You're not supposed to look at her, or she'll
Not
take
supposed
you
to talk.
away. And then if you make it up to the 10th floor, that means that you basically won the game. So
If.
yeah. So that's kind of like a theory too, that's a game
What
that
she
she was
was
trying
doing.
to play.
What-
Yeah, and she just
Do we know what floor she was on?
people.
What, that she was on the 10th? Because she was on the roof.
Oh, oh my
So
god.
she was on the roof.
Yeah.
That's how you get out.
So those are the different theories.
That's crazy.
And then so I guess the hotel's like an affordable housing complex now, so it's not an actual hotel anymore.
Oh, you're
Separate out
right.
everything that happened with her and the history.
Wow.
But
Dang, Kara.
Good job,
that's
Carol.
like a weird one.
That was
Good
awesome.
job, Kara.
That was awesome.
And
That
then
was creepy.
mine is more comedy. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know,
That's okay.
that thing behind you, that's an auto harp. That's from like early
Oh,
1900s,
this
that
instrument?
thing.
Oh.
That's or like 1915, 1918, I think. And those were used to like teach kids music.
So
And
if it's like,
you would push on it, and that's
"Tiptoe
from
through the
that's the
window."
very first American auto harp. It's from Boston.
Wow.
Yeah,
How'd you get that?
San Francisco, an antique shop.
Oh, okay.
I saw it, and it was I liked how the condition was of it.
Yeah.
So I bought it for like it was like $300,
Hell.
but it's an original auto harp.
Interesting.
If you guys are liking the content so far, please like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the algorithm. Please comment as much as you can, nonstop, at least once, and don't forget your apparel. Shopify link is on the bio. Thank you.
Or let's talk about how, I wanted to talk about people being like abducted.
Mm-hmm.
So like alien abductions. What's the connection with people that have experienced alien abductions? Because it's not, and I'm going to call them aliens. I'm not going to call them that fancy word or 3 letters or whatever.
Non-human intelligence.
Okay, I'm going to call them aliens because that's what I identify them
I know,
as.
but just think about that.
No.
Do they want to be called that?
Yeah, they do. And they love Geo. So if you want to come visit, he loves it. So the thing I was saying, so is there some sort of connection with people who have been abducted? Then we started talking about coordinates. That's why I was like, that's weird because we were talking about coordinates.
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about mental health. Okay, we were talking about, I was talking about dreams, or have people gone missing together?
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Okay.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Which there was there's a case, and I'm gonna kind of bounce around a little bit, but I base my topic realistically off of this movie, because to me, if you've seen this movie and if you haven't, I suggest you watch it, because my whole thing was, did this guy get abducted and he's back in his real life? Or is this guy in a mental institution and he's like trying to figure out how to get out? Like, is he reliving the same thing over and over again, or is this his reality? I couldn't figure out what it was.
I think he was abducted, and due to the trauma that he underwent, it has distorted his reality.
And that's where I'm going to get into
Like it
trauma
broke him.
too.
Yeah, it broke him.
Because because I asked her to watch the movie like before, like a while ago. So we were talking about this. She said, "Oh my God, I watched it," and she goes, "And I got pretty much." She goes, "I honestly felt very, like it was confusing. It's confusing because you almost identify and you feel like you feel like he went through a traumatic experience, like he was abducted, but he's being forced to feel like it didn't happen."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, "I need you to watch it and tell me." And she's like, I agree with you. So I was like, okay. So if you watched it, you obviously agree with that. You
Yeah.
haven't watched
Yeah, I'll
it,
have
you
to watch
should
it.
You should
watch it.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, no.
No.
So anyway, so then I was like, okay, so those factors, lightning, has anybody been abducted together? What are like the first cases of alien abduction?
I could tell you one case, but go ahead.
Okay, you can, yeah. Yeah. And then I also went back to figuring out, and we were talking about this too, that professor from UNLV. He was
That's what
actually
you're asking me.
a microbiologist at UNLV. His name was Dan Bursich.
What happened to him?
He basically was a microbiologist, so he studied microorganisms.
Right.
And he was able to, he communicated with them telepathically. We just said that. And
Well, that's the thing.
and he identified
Oh.
what the species was, like a description. He had a full-on description.
He did too.
Yes, so that's why I was like what if
What
that
did he do? How did he describe him?
what
Yeah, how did he describe him?
he described them. So the crazy part is we all identify the other species, I'll say, as large, right? Or elongated eyes and mouths and
Okay. Short
heads.
or tall?
He identified it as short.
Interesting.
okay.
I mean, my experience was tall.
So he identified two of them. One short, one tall.
Oh, see?
Yeah, there's a tall gray and there's a short gray. The short grays are the workers for the tall grays.
So, and that's crazy that you say that because the Dan, the professor, he said that the one that he had got to know, they never spoke.
Right.
They never spoke to each other. It was all telepathically.
Right.
But he also said that he felt his emotions.
Right.
Emotions.
Yes.
That's something I've never heard before. Is
Yeah,
emotions.
like
Me either.
they however they're feeling, you like if they're terrified of you, you're gonna feel
that.
That's actually interesting. I've never heard of them having emotions like that.
So
Yeah.
when we had this conversation a while ago, me and him, and he was the one who actually put that out there, and then I shared it with you. I went home and I fell down the rabbit hole and I watched everything, and it's a lot. It's very detailed.
What'd
and
you watch?
I watched his videos.
Who's?
Dan Bursich. I watched them.
Oh.
His interview.
Oh.
And because I am an empathist, and I told him to when we were talking about it, that I can feel how he felt, which was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, it was like too much emotions for me.
Well, you're empathic.
Whatever that word is.
Was he scared or was he?
So he wasn't scared. He was very curious by everything, and he felt bad for what we were doing to him, keeping him in a room.
The being.
Yeah, the beam.
There's like a case. There's a story about a similar situation with a military member that they had trapped in one of these bases, and the emotion that the being was giving to him was exactly how she's describing, where it was like intense, fearful, wanted to be let out, and the story is that it convinced him to let him out, and the guy lets him out, and the second that it took a foot right outside, a beam took him, poof, and that being was gone.
Wow.
But it was all driven by that empathic ability
Feeling.
that the being could induce onto the human to basically let it out, have empathy for it.
But do people feel like that's like manipulation? Like they're controlling their emotions then? Or do they feel like it's just something...
So the story I heard about what I just told you, the person who told it had an emotional reaction talking about it in a way that, to me, he... Even if the alien had tricked him, I guess, or like induced that emotion,
Yeah.
he is so deeply ingrained in it that he believes it, that it's
genuine.
Is genuine to him.
And that's what he says, Dan. He says it ultimately. He felt like
There's another one too. Go
he
ahead.
felt his sympathies for, like, because ultimately the beam came here to find resources to flourish its planet or environment. So it came here to find those resources, to figure out how is it that we thrive, in our species. What can he or she can gain from ours and take back, but got caught.
Right.
And so was like how we would feel it in any sort of way. Terrified, hungry, sleepy, all of the things that we feel. Same.
Have you ever heard of Jack Barber?
No.
So when it comes to ufology, you want a big rabbit hole to fall into that actually has a true credibility. Look up Jack Barber. And Jack Barber is a whistleblower that just came forward maybe like 6 months ago or 7 months ago. And similar situation where his job was basically part of the Air Force as a helicopter pilot that was disguised to be a aviation mechanic. And when he would be sent to work at these remote bases, like the ranges, what they would call them. So like Nels has a bombing range or a test range, they call it.
Oh, yeah.
Like Area 51 is a test range. So when he was called out to go to one of these ranges, he would fly out and he would basically pick up something and take it back to the base. And in one of these instances, what he was called out to was a egg-like craft, is the way he described it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's even video of it, which is so weird. When I saw it, because it as a military guy, everything I saw in there was exactly how the military operates and the equipment. That it gave me chills that, like, even if someone faked this is a really good fucking fake. And he had described that when he was flying there was a point where a certain distance where he would all of a sudden start to feel that pain that of the beings inside the craft. Like so distraught,
no.
so like
Even like from being that far away?
yes. And that the closer he got to the egg,
The more intense.
the more intense, to the point where like once he had grabbed it, he wanted so badly to take it from them. Like to help it. And that once he delivered it and he flew away, the further he was away, it would diminish to the point where then it stopped.
That's so interesting because I feel like, of course, I feel like anybody would think that their first initial reaction would be just fear of seeing something like that. So that's interesting feeling.
Right?
But he had felt,
sorry
he
for
didn't
that.
even know what he was doing.
Yeah.
The operation, he was just told to go pick up there was the first instance, I guess, where he had felt that, where he had picked up other crafts,
And that's like,
but he had never. To me, and it gives you chills. I think all the other beings were dead. That was the first craft where they were still alive.
well, that's like, I don't know if you guys can. I guess you guys don't understand maybe how I feel. Like sometimes it's really, and maybe you do. I don't know. But I can feel it's so shitty. and I've told him this too, like, this is why sometimes, like, I don't like having the abilities that I have because it's sometimes too much.
You just have to
Yeah.
learn to control it.
It's hard to control those sometimes, and the more of the energy is like a surrounding,
It just consumes you.
yeah.
But it's just like a muscle. Every aspect
Okay,
of
well,
that.
I'm too old to be
can-
controlling all these muscles.
No, but it's not that kind of like physical kind of exercise.
No, it's worse.
But what I'm saying is all that can actually be overcome. Like there's
Like train it.
yeah, like there's what I would suggest for you is like look into Buddhism. Buddhism is all about channeling that inner emotion and like learning to control your emotions and learning how to not let it overcome you to the point where like even if it's very strong and so overwhelming, you could channel it in a totally different way. That's what Buddhism teaches.
Well, no, and I would say that, like, not to get off topic, but I definitely understand and identify more with Buddhism. Granted, that's what my whole house is in, Buddhism. That's like my thing. I love Buddhas. All the statues, I love their practice. I like, the thought of reincarnation. I believe more in that than I probably have in my own religion, to be honest. But so this is how we went down this rabbit hole. And then I started thinking about my first alien abduction, like introduction into even the thought of that was Fire in the Sky.
Yeah, his it's his testimony because I took a deep dive on that on that movie. And do you know that story?
I've heard of it, yeah.
So Fire in the Sky was based off of Travis Walton from 1975. He was a logger in Arizona. Okay. But a lot of people, once again, like this story because it reminded me a lot of that. And then the flashes, because if you watch the movie, the flashes of like being probed or in a spaceship or in like goo.
So this is the trailer. Fire in the Sky.
Carol's like,
This is a great movie.
that was my first like movie like relating to, and it freaked me out. And then not
He was
only
on Joe Rogan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to watch that then.
Oh my god. And Joe's like, it's so funny because Joe's just like, doesn't even know what to say to this guy.
Yeah.
there's not, I mean, and this guy, like he said, he doesn't like to talk about this at all.
Does not.
It's like, so that's
It did
where
not benefit him.
no, it
So
didn't.
was that like the only like major interview he did then with Joe Rogan?
No,
or?
he's
did-
done a couple lately, but that's it.
Yeah,
He
no.
hasn't done any since. Like
Because-
he did, like he went on a little. A lot of it came out when all the. A lot of it came out when all a lot more of these hearings that were happening.
Yeah.
He popped his head out again.
Oh, okay.
And because people were telling Joe, you need to interview this guy before he dies. And the weird thing about it is like, so all those people in the truck that you saw, they were just a murder.
Yeah.
Like the sheriff could book his.
What?
So they're loggers.
Yeah.
They're coming home
I mean-
from a long logging day. They
Uh-huh.
see this red light blinking, and they're like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." And they
What a scam! You get accused of murder after
Like,
that.
shit, I'm just trying to log these things.
Oh.
they pull up. They see a craft. Travis jumps out to like, wow, this is amazing.
And Flagstaff. No.
Well, he gets hit by a beam and knocks him down. The guys panic. They drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yeah, they stop and they're like, fuck, we have to go back.
Yeah, yeah.
And they go back and Travis is gone.
Yeah, they couldn't find
You
him.
can't find him. So then they go back home. They tell the sheriff that they tell him the full story. That we don't know where Travis is.
Can you imagine telling that story to the sheriff?
No.
Can you imagine?
Well, the sheriff, every aspect of the story was identical to each other.
Yeah.
They took polygraphs. They all
And
passed.
passed?
Yeah.
They all passed.
It's the crazy part, but the sheriff was still like,
Still,
Like,
they were
what are
still
you
charging
talking
them.
about?
They're still thinking of charging them. They just they had no evidence, so they're still trying to dig.
Mm-hmm.
He shows up 5 days after, butt ass naked.
Yeah.
Stumbles to
Butt naked?
yeah,
butt
butt
ass
naked.
I have to look it up.
I don't know if he was back. Didn't they find him in the forest, I thought? wasn't he just walking, or because they went back?
Because the movie, no, because now when you hear the truth from Travis, the movie construes the truth. There's a lot to what.
Is
really
my phone
happened to
gonna get
Travis
zapped
in
or
this
something?
part.
Oh, okay.
And like, I'll give you one example. In the movie, they don't show you that he was also confronted by Nordics.
Oh no.
They never
Yeah,
show you
no.
that part.
Okay.
And so what happens to Travis is basically he remembers waking up, turning, and he sees the craft take off.
Yeah.
On that 5th day, and then he gets to a payphone, he calls
Yeah.
his brother, and then that's when his brother gets him, and the sheriff talks to him, and he tells exactly what happened to him, and the sheriff's like, "That's exactly what they said." and they like went to the location, and nothing still to this day won't grow there.
Oh
That
yeah.
exact spot, nothing will grow at
wow.
that spot. And the story that Travis says is that when he was on the craft, it seemed as though the beam hurt him, his heart. And so they took him to help to repair him. And in the middle of them working on him, there were little gray beings. And they're really creepy looking. And he jumped up and ran. And all of a sudden, he found himself in a huge room. And it was like bigger than like he ever thought that a room could even be. Like just imagine a hangar. With
Did
the
it
size
flicker
of, like,
again?
The city.
I'm just getting used to it at this point.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Look, we back.
All of a sudden, these Nordics, tall, blonde, blue eyes, pale skin looking beings inside
Tara,
of like
that's you.
Blonde.
Well,
blonde.
we gotta put blonde.
inside of like a spacesuit, like they had a spacesuit.
Oh yeah.
They didn't say a word to him. They just like led him to like a table, and then they made him lay down.
What?
And he's trying to
Yeah.
ask him questions, and they won't answer. They
So
won't
what's the
say
deal
a
with
word
them?
to him. And then that's when he wakes up, and that's when he looks over and he sees the craft take off.
So who are they supposed to be?
So the Nordics apparently are the ones watching over the little guys.
Like
They're
the
in
main
charge.
people in charge, yeah.
They're in charge.
Or not, I don't even know people, but
Yeah.
but if you haven't, so you got some homework because
Travis Walton.
you
That's
should
his name.
watch
do.
that with Aiden.
Yeah, well, he loves Joe Rogan, so I'm sure.
Oh, see, so then he would love
yeah.
Fire in the Sky. Is like I said, was one of my. That movie like fucked me up. Like,
Yeah,
sorry, world.
Same.
Like arachnophobia. This is the same thing to this day. Still
It is creepy,
creeps me the fuck out.
especially because like all the evidence of him being gone, the
time lapse.
passing the polygraphs, the time
Yeah, stories
lapse.
lining up. Yeah, everything.
There's so much stuff that lined up, and then to this day, when he tells, you could tell when he tells the story, he doesn't want to talk.
Yeah,
Like, he doesn't want to be there. He just wants to get it over with.
So he's not out there trying to sell
Nope.
the story
No.
to everybody.
No.
And,
And that's what
attention.
to me is like intriguing because most people are like so quick to want to tell a story to see what they get out of it, and he doesn't want any of that. Like he wishes this never happened to him.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's how he is. That's Bob Lazar's
Drawing?
signature and drawing. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I was looking at that.
Yeah, Bob Lazar. You know who Bob Lazar is? So
Bring us
homework.
Okay, where's your notes?
Bring up speed.
No, so Bob Lazar is back in like the 80s. He came out, and George Knapp is a KTLA Las Vegas journalist.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's like he's now world famous when it comes to ufology and all the UFO kind of stuff because he's around all of them and has been interviewed all of them, and it all started with Bob Lazar. And Bob Lazar came out in the 80s because he was basically being threatened by the government. He would go to after he was contracted out to work at Area 51. And at Area 51, he was led down and had seen this craft.
Led down. See? We're full
Led
circling again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And had seen this craft and months of other crafts, 9 other crafts. But this is the what he called the sport model. And this is the one that he physically actually went inside and was trying to figure out how to make it work, how the generator worked. That's what his job was. And when he started showing his friends where to go to see Area 51 when they're testing the crafts, the government basically went after him and kicked him out, and then he ended up wanting to go to the press, and they showed up at the gym that he was working at the gym, let's say Gold's Gym or whatever. I don't know what gym it was, but let's say Gold's Gym. And he had an Uzi in his glove department, like because he was panicking, to keep himself safe. He came out and his car was wide, all the doors were open, the glove compartment was unlocked, open, and the Uzi was sitting on the driver's seat, on the passenger seat.
It's like Friday.
Almost as if to like tell him that like,
yeah,
this is nothing.
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
It doesn't matter what you do. Does not matter. And so he ended up going to George Knapp, the journalist, and goes on.
Okay, so I'm making notes so I know what to tell Kara. George
the
Knapp.
news
Yeah.
And tells the story of him working Area 51 and working on a sport model, and that's what that is.
And George Knapp has some.
You could buy it from him now. I don't know if you still can, but he at one time he was selling those, and they were just like drawing. He's a chemist.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people that interview him too are like hot, older, tattooed,
Who?
hot guys.
Diana.
That's all I'm saying, okay? Because I'm the comedy relief. yeah. I've seen him. I've seen him when he like talks to Joe Rogan, and there's another guy on.
Bob, you mean?
Yes, and you know the TMZ guy.
Oh.
The TMZ guy. What's his name? The guy that does TMZ. God.
Oh, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about though.
Harvey. Harvey is very fascinated by like Estra, like the aliens and stuff. He talks to George Knapp a lot, and he has that hot guy on there.
Oh, George Knapp. I've spoken to. He's my pen pal. I don't know why he wrote me. I basically told him I was in the military, and I told him that all the things that have happened to me, and I asked, can you suggest a regressive hypnosis to go to?
Okay. Oh.
You would recommend.
And cut. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So we talked about Descent, Fire in the Sky, Travis, and then so another what was it? Oh, so the first abduction. When I said how are they connected? Do you get taken together? What's the connection there? Then I was like, who's the first? What would that be? I looked it up, and it's Barney and Betty Hill were the first.
Oh, yes.
First
I love this story.
Couples abducted. I don't know too much about it.
That's where it started with me, just so you know. I was like
I didn't know
8 years old. I was 8 years old, third grade. Yeah, it was when we lived. Do you remember the house that we had the dog, and we used to go on the roof of the house, and the dog would always get out and run around and then they would bring it back, and they kept like yelling at us like, if you
Is that where was it the nun teacher?
It was where you ratted me out, you rat, when I took those cars. You remember? I took the cars from the kids and you ratted me out. You're like, Mom, where did he get all those toy cars from?
Oh.
Yes, you rat.
That wasn't a ruse.
You are such a rat. Oh. Why did you rat me out?
Okay.
I love those toy cars. You didn't have to do that.
Well, if you want, I have a bunch of Hot Wheels and I'm about to give to Ace if you want them.
That was so traumatizing.
If you want.
I'll never forget that you ratted me out.
Just so everybody knows,
who'd you steal those from?
Yeah, Gio.
That was a really nice kid. Actually, I felt horrible. This kid was a nice kid. But you know what? I was hanging out with the Morenitos.
Well.
Okay? You know, my brothers. Okay? And I was trying
They're not your brothers.
I was trying to be cool with the brothers. And he, told me he took some, and I started.
We love the brothers, by the way.
Was taking a lot of cars.
We love the brothers. We love them.
We love the brothers.
Power to the people. Okay. But no, so Gio wasn't a saint. He used to throw us over a hammock that we had over the fence. Like we had a hammock, and he would throw us over a wooded fence. He would take off. He would steal all the change in the house, take off, and go to the arcade to play games. Okay,
Street Fighter. Just so you know, it was Street Fighter.
I blame you.
Okay. I mean, so anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm the oldest. It sucks.
How old was
I don't know. You were in 3rd grade. I was going to Wiener's
It was
Mitchell.
3rd grade.
Wiener's Mitchell?
So it was 3rd grade. I was right.
Yeah.
So it was like 7, 8
I
years
don't go
old.
eat there. Hey,
Oh,
yo,
you
can
work there?
No, I was no, because if he was in 3rd, 4th, I was like in 4th or 5th grade, because we're like not that far apart in age, realistically.
Yeah, 3rd, 4th. You're on 5th or 6th.
I don't think so. No, because I went to private school after, and that's when you went to the nun school. Because I was in 5th grade, and I remember my teacher loved the
nun school
Eagles.
was 4th. That's right.
So that's all I
3rd,
know.
4th. So it was 2nd grade. It
Yeah,
was 2nd
you were
grade.
2nd
I was
grade.
7. I was 6 or 7.
2nd grade, going to the arcade on a bike. But
Hey, man,
I'm a
we
rat.
can
whatever.
It was the Morenitos. They showed me where it was
Okay,
at.
no, okay.
They
so
go, hey, check this
moving
out.
on.
Look at
So yes. So back. See, comedy relief. So
Damn, I was 7 years old doing that. That's crazy.
so anyways,
6, 7
I don't know
years
too much about Barney and Betty Hill, but they were the first abduction together in 1961.
That's right. Let me just bring it back to this. I'm sorry. I was 7 years old, and that came on. It was Unsolved Mysteries, and it was the Barney Hill story.
I think that might have been where I heard it from too. Then.
Oh
Mysteries.
my
So,
God!
I
I
don't-
did not sleep.
I remember
I
it
was
vaguely.
traumatized.
Because they were.
Really?
This was them. This is them driving,
my-
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden they're zap. They're
Yeah.
gone
Boom, they're gone.
Yep.
together.
Together.
At least they're together.
Yeah,
though.
they're-
Together.
It seems less scary to be.
I
at least
think
with
so.
your-
And they had the
Yeah.
regressive hypnosis is what brings me back to
Okay,
regressive
and then
hypnosis.
here, shit.
That's it.
That's all you get.
Okay.
Okay, so then, okay, there's Betty and okay. Now, this is where I'm going to get into my topic. Okay,
Sorry.
I just gave you guys a little
Okay.
bit of a background and why I did this, but I decided to go back to an article that came out from Harvard. It was written February 20th of
By who?
23. It's by a professor from Harvard.
Yes. What's his name?
I don't know his name, okay?
It's
Just listen.
Okay.
It's called
It's
Alien.
really important though because do you know how he died?
No. Shh.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my God! I didn't even know he died.
Spoiling everything.
Jeez.
Sorry, go ahead.
You
Sorry.
suck. We need like
Sorry.
a cowbell.
No,
Where's
I'm
your
sorry.
cowbell?
I don't have one.
Okay.
It's somewhere over.
Okay. Notes cowbell, Kara. Okay.
I do have a cowbell.
Yeah, we need one for you.
I have one.
Okay. Well,
Need the
I'll bring
remote
it
from
up.
Click.
Yeah.
beep. Okay. Beep. So I decided to do this article after, like, kind of, like I said, talking with my hairdresser, trying to figure out a topic.
Yeah.
We started talking about everything. We go down rabbit holes. So I did alien abduction claims examined. Because my whole thing about alien abductions is, and I've come to terms with, we know they're real. We know they're real, and if you don't know they're real, then I think you're just fooling yourself, personally. But a lot of people say that it's like a mental health thing, right? That people want to believe so bad that happened to them, or they take their mind to that place that they think that happened to them, and it's like a false reality. But I think that it is a reality that they're putting away, like anything, like any sort of post-traumatic stress, right? So this guy wrote his article based off of this one guy. I just know the guy's name that he did the talk to. His name was Mark. That's all I know. Okay. Then he talks about what it was like to go through being abducted by aliens to test if this is real. Okay. So some of the signs that this guy is talking about, he's like, okay, what are some of the symptoms that you get? And he says, this kind of reminds me of sleep paralysis.
Oh, great.
Sorry. So he's saying that when the encounter happened, that he can't move anything.
Okay.
Nothing moves except for his eyes. So just I can know.
Terrifying.
And
Johnny Mac.
Johnny Mac. Thank you. Oh my.
Johnny Mac.
John E. Mac.
John
Oh,
E.
John E.
Mac.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's kind of creepy.
Johnny Mac.
What's kind of creepy about this is that little bit briefly. My son,
Uh-huh.
when he was little, and I don't know to this day because he doesn't let me in his room, but he would sleep with his eyes wide open.
I remember that. He did.
That's
he did.
Really creepy.
It was super creepy.
That's right. I remember seeing it one time. I was like, what the fuck?
Duct tape those legit.
Yeah.
And even if you like try to close them, he
would
them again.
reopen.
Yeah, they pop back
reopen.
Were they like rolled back or?
No.
Just
He's like this.
Yeah, and
That
he'd be
is
sleeping.
Terrifying.
That was the weirdest thing. That's
Give me a new
right.
one.
I don't think. Oh, who knows? You're right. Who knows?
We don't know because he doesn't let us in his room. But I remember that because me and his dad, we stayed up super late because we're night people, and we would stay up and we would like kind of wait to see. Oh my God, is he doing it? We were like experimenting in a sense because we didn't do anything to him, but we were like, what the fuck?
That's right.
Like
Crazy.
we would go like this,
Yeah.
no reaction. We would do like what he said, try to close the lids, they'd re-pop open. We'd even try to like go like this. Nothing.
He was out.
He was out. So this guy was saying, moves nothing, but his eyes were moving. And that the only thing about my son is that his eyes weren't moving. They were like straight. Like, it wasn't like a rapid eye movement.
Are you trying to say
Yeah.
that you think Mikey had been abducted?
I'm not saying any of that. Okay. Another thing that this person noticed, that remember the Mark guy that he's interviewing, is that there's like a lot of flashing lights. There's buzzing sounds. There's a feeling of levitation. Let's say there's a electrical tingling sensation throughout his body.
Remember? About that. That's crazy.
Oh, no.
Like, she's gonna go home and be like, fuck!
Oh, no.
Then,
Exactly how I described it. Perfect.
and it's crazy. Okay, so then there's non-human figures by the bed. Okay.
This is.
You did
this is
describe,
too much.
and it's a little side thing, but we're not going to go into it. Maybe later. She has actually fully, and you can pull this article up. I'll find the link and so you guys can read it. She has fully described all of these things,
That is,
minus
like,
the eye thing
to
that I
a
said.
T.
Yeah.
Who did?
Kara.
Specifically, like the feeling of like electricity.
Oh, no, Kara.
That's like spot on. And the only way I know how to describe it is, like that staticky that comes up on the TV.
Yes.
I know that doesn't really make sense, but it feels like that, but in your body. Like
That does
all
make
throughout
sense.
your body. That's how it feels.
That's creepy.
Poltergeist, girl. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then,
Go ahead.
because then this is going to go
Well,
back to
I've had, when I was a kid.
what the hell? That was a big
Yeah,
one.
that was another one. And I mean, I keep seeing something.
Well, what I was gonna say
wasn't
too,
gonna mention it,
when
but-
when I was a kid, I would always have dreams like that of levitating, like all.
What
the
did
time.
I say I wanted to do? And I told you this recently too. That I wanted to do at my house warming.
Yep, you did
Wow.
say that.
I did say I want to do like light as a feather, heavy as a
Oh
rock.
God, no!
But we're gonna.
What if we actually like start levitating?
And you know what? We had someone say that. Baby D, shout out to Baby D. She said that she would be the guinea pig, of course, because me and her are always like,
Oh
yeah,
my
you just. And
God.
she'd be up there at the top, and I have vaulted ceilings.
There we go.
They're 20 feet high.
No, I don't want to do that to her.
Oh,
What if
put
she
a map
falls?
underneath, yeah.
And then we were like, we can't get her back down.
Oh God.
She said
no.
that would be her fear.
Yeah, because
that
like,
would be-
yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. I would try to like pull her down.
Grab a lasso and
Yeah,
get her
right.
back
We,
down.
you know what? That's a good thing. We would just tie her. I like that. Okay, we tie her to something in case we got to tug. But then we go into this guy, Mark. He's sitting on, God, did this happen? Did this not happen? Why am I having these feelings? Why am I having these dreams? Like, what the heck? So then he decides to be hypnotized months later.
That's why I have it. That's why I have. I don't want to do it because I. They always say that once you do that, you open the door back up.
I've thought about that before too myself.
And the door's already pretty wild open right now around in here. I'm really terrified what the door wide open looks like. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's already halfway open, in my opinion.
Just do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
this.
fucking hell.
So,
Just do it.
so this guy goes under hypnosis, okay, and then he starts describing in his therapy sessions that he feels like he's being whisked through an open window, okay. He sees a spaceship. There's like
This is during his session.
yeah, this is a session,
fuck.
okay? And then he's saying that he's like he feels like he's in some sort of medical exam room. And then he said, it's hard to say. Then he says that he feels like one of them had sex with him.
Oh,
Well, there it is.
that's weird. That's so common though.
And then he says, did it really happen?
Yeah.
Did this really happen?
Wow.
Okay.
He feels like
Yeah, like
doesn't know for sure.
he doesn't know for
He doesn't
sure, right?
remember it.
Because he's now being hypnotized because this is months later that this has happened. Months later, he gets hypnotized. He's describing this in his session. You know, they're recording him because, like another movie that we've watched that I think you've seen this one though, The Fourth Kind.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Isn't that the one with the family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Alaska, in Nebraska.
Wait,
That's a good
it's
movie.
the one with the mom.
With the owl. Remember
Yeah.
the owl
Oh,
show
that
up?
one's so creepy.
That used to scare the hell out of me.
That one is so creepy.
I can
like,
see
when
that.
She,
It's good.
when she channels them and they start speaking through her, oh god, that gives me chills.
That's a scary movie.
That
Do you
is.
remember the part where the guy like starts levitating off the bed?
Well,
and
we
his
just
mouth,
said.
like opens so wide.
And it's stretching.
Yeah.
But see, that's another person
Ugh.
that's sleeping, right? Sleep paralysis. Everything, his eyes mouth, I guess, is moving, but he's not moving. We don't know what's going on. What if he's having sex with the other species, right?
Yeah.
Because this is sleeping.
Yeah.
So then this Harvard guy, Mark, who wrote the article, decides, I guess this hypnotist is like, I think we're going to compare what you're feeling to,
The Harvard professor,
yes,
John E. Mack.
John E. Mack.
It's very sad what happens to him.
Okay, well, you can tell us at the end, okay?
Okay.
That's kind of creepy. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like, do I want to know?
You should.
Okay, so then this guy was like, okay, we're going to compare the feelings that you're having with this dream to like a PTSD study. And so they take 6 females. Why is it always more females? And 4 males. And these 6 females and 4 males have been abducted by aliens. They're saying that this has happened to them 2 or more times, like so a lot. That their sperm or their eggs are being extracted from them.
People that he's been investigating.
Well, this is
Or-
the study. They did a
study.
study
Okay,
at
yeah, the
Harvard.
study.
They did a
Right, that's
study
right.
at Harvard with 6 females,
That's
4
right.
males
That's right.
that had been talked about, right,
Yeah,
being
okay.
abducted by aliens.
That's right. Yeah.
And that they had it happen more than once.
That's right. Yep.
That they kept talking about how their sperm was extracted, the eggs were extracted for breeding purposes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's crazy.
So then the
Are you okay with that?
Ugh, I have like crazy stuff sometimes that I'm like, I don't know if I want to say it.
yeah,
don't
this is an open platform.
Kara, you don't have to share what you don't or not
Yeah.
comfortable to share. It's
Yeah.
totally fine to hold
Yeah,
back.
if you want to hold back.
I have moments where I need to
Yeah.
hold back too,
I'll hold back.
so it's okay.
So
It's totally fine.
So the 2 professors that actually did these studies or studied this Harvard PTSD study,
Yeah.
their names were McNally and Susan Clanny. They're the professors that did the study. They looked back at the audio tapes, so kind of like The Fourth Kind, and they said that when they looked back at the videotapes that the people's voices were neutral.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
during the sessions. Yeah.
Right, so they're
interesting.
watching back their, like let's say if we're watching our tapes and the professors are going through them with you, or let's say that there's no change in the tone. It was just neutral.
That is so creepy.
It is.
That is creepy. It's like the beings program like a story for whenever it gets triggered. They're like, okay, here's your story, and they don't know how to like accentuate it like in a human way. So they're just like, here, boom, just say this.
Yeah.
Make mouth move like this. Go good.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Because they're even studying that their emotional responses, their heart rate is increased,
Oh,
and then they have sweaty palms.
fucking hell.
Because remember, they're comparing the alien abductions to PTSD.
Right.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Then they're saying that these people, like if we compared, so they compared alien abduction people to like eight haunted people. So like people that had gone through like traumatic experiences, a lot of military. A lot of, let's say, I mean, I hate to say it, but like rape victims, anybody who has been through anything traumatic, that their responses were similar.
Fucking hell.
So then they're saying that the abductees like portrayed strong psychological reactions in their tapes when they saw it. They're like,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, can you imagine though? I mean,
No.
how would you react to that?
Probably the same.
I plan to do mine. I'm just like
Because I have a question. So when you do that then and you come out of it, you don't remember anything of what you just said.
so
then, right?
okay. So because I've looked.
Tell
so
her when
Johnny
you
Mac-
were. Tell her though,
What?
because the thing is that a long time ago. I mean, he's been under some form of hypnotism when we did the whole Planet Hollywood with the hypnotist.
yeah.
So he has, and in looking and watching him,
that was a little bit different.
it was a little bit
So-
different, but it was
It's different hypnotists.
Yes.
And like, so
okay.
what regressive hypnosis, you're basically in a very like calm state where you're practically asleep, but you're still conscious. And your subconscious is kind of awoken, and that part of you is actually what's speaking through you. So it's a different part of the brain.
Okay.
And they're able to induce it through this. Every doctor has their own practice of how to induce it, but once it's you have to be in a very calm, relaxing, only subdued, like almost a sleep state, and that's when they start conversating with you. And a lot of those circumstances, the patient does not remember the conversations at all, and it's not until because they record them. So when
Right.
they play them back to them, they're like usually very surprised, like that's me talking. They're like, I said that. Why would I say that? Like some of them get traumatized because it's like
It's crazy to see.
hearing them talk like that, just like how she's describing too. It's like they're surprised that it's even them.
And especially just hearing them say things that they don't even remember.
Right. Well, yeah.
Well, and so when they go in there, do they tell them what it is they're trying to recover, or are they just going in there and they're just
Not
asking them
always.
general questions?
Not always. So for me, when I'm doing my regressive hypnosis, the doctor, all that he knows is that I have a date and I have a location that I wish to try to remember. That's all he knows. He knows that I do have some experience with non-human. I have a lot of weird stories of interacting with different type of beings. I don't know what any of it means. They're all different. Some are physical, some are not. Some have communicated through me through my own phone. I don't.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, you told me a little
I
bit
did.
about that last time.
Yeah.
when I was
Yeah,
there.
you did, actually.
I know, but okay. I
No,
can,
no. Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Shh, cállate. Okay.
Okay.
Shh.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I just wanted to finish. So with regressive hypnosis, they're you have to find a good one. That's why I reached out to George. The same person who did Bob's regression is the same person that's going to do mine.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's someone who like has worked with people who are actually have been around this kind of thing.
Because that's scary. You're kind of putting your trust
Well,
into
and
somebody. with
You are.
your
That's why.
subconscious.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
That's why I went through George. I
Yeah.
trust George.
Yeah.
I could be naive about that, but I've researched George enough that like I
Wait,
do
can we?
respect what
Oh,
he's
this
been
is being
doing,
recorded.
and I don't think he would lead me in a way that could cause any damage to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Well, then that's good then.
because he does respect the military, and he knows I am military. Like I even
So-
shared my D form.
And no, and he did have this discussion because with me too, when he said he wanted to be hypnotized, but he hadn't done it because you are basically, like you said, you're pretty much, you could be
vulnerable.
telling them things that you may not
Yeah.
even know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you have to fully trust the process.
Well, that's the whole thing too. With regressive hypnosis is it's part of your brain that closed it off.
Which we all
Usually.
have that.
So it's
Usually.
not like going into therapy and talking about something that you know what you're going to talk about. You're just opening up a part of yourself that you don't even know what's there.
Right.
Yep. Nailed it.
And that's why it's like I'm like waiting until I think because it's for her at first when I would tell her these things.
Yeah.
I would tell her a little bit, but I always wanted her to have an interaction with it too, but with me. That way she can at least see that he's not lying.
Yeah.
Like there is this whole other aspect of life, of reality, that is completely hidden from us. Why? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is why.
But she's like the crazy part though, and I can say this because and meeting her from the beginning to now, like the way she might have perceived things then to now, so different.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like she's actually, I would have to say, opened up a lot more than she ever probably even thought she would.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, that's, I don't know, says enough right there.
Yeah, that does.
Because like she said, she's pretty stubborn.
Oh yeah.
But, so then, and this, so you guys know too, it's not just PTSD too, like how I said, sexual abuse, military, and also like punishing, like people who have gone under like certain punishments, which we all know that the military torture. Yeah. So these alien abduction people identified or showed the same emotion.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And reaction. So then after talking to this guy, the American Association for Advancement of Science in Denver should put this article or like section out for power of emotional belief, right? Which we all control, like we have more power in our mind than we realize. Some of us realize it, some of us never will. But they're saying people who sincerely, and I'll just read this, people who sincerely believe they have been abducted by aliens show patterns of emotional and psychological responses to these memories. So similar to those who have genuinely were traumatized by combat. Okay. So abducted studies show lasting, vivid memories. So dreaming with your eyes wide open, which I gave you guys an example, which is, so that kind of, for me, like,
Yeah, that is strange.
I'm still trying to figure out what he's dreaming about with his eyes wide open, that he remembers not moving, and he's done that from a young age. That's creepy.
That is creepy.
And then it says full body paralysis, or making moves in your dream that you control, which I can do. I didn't.
It's called lucid dreaming.
Yes.
When I would lucid dream, when I would do it, I was usually when I was younger, I would always fly. That's what I was saying. Like I've had like instances of flying, but it was so funny because like the second I realized, it's a dream, I'm gone. I'm
Yeah.
already flying.
Yeah.
And one time though,
You did say that.
it freaked me out. As soon as so I was in a dream, like out in the city.
Mm-hmm.
But the second I was like, oh, this is a dream.
Mm-hmm.
I just flew up and I flew over everybody, and I just remember
You're
everybody,
like, wait.
everybody stopped.
What do you mean?
Like it was like a city. Like everyone was like, doing their thing. Like
And all just stopped.
they all just stopped and stared at me.
Oh no.
And that was the moment I was like, oh, am I not supposed to be doing that?
Oh, can I say something?
Yeah.
Yes, of
Oh my
course.
gosh. This is like,
Girl, this is an open platform, girl.
Once
You can
again,
talk at any
I
moment.
don't want to interrupt what you're saying.
No,
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 no.
you're good.
This is like off topic from what you're saying. It's more about lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
Because this happens since I was here last time, so I didn't tell you.
Oh,
But-
she did tell me like something. Like she didn't. She just told me that something had happened. She didn't say
Yeah.
anything at all.
I
what
did
it was.
tell you, right? Well, if it's never mind. I'll just tell you. Okay, so I was having a very, very bad dream. I was being surrounded by a couple of guys, and I think that they were about to do something bad to me in my dream.
No, you didn't tell me this.
Oh, maybe I didn't then. I told Aiden, and I think that was the only person that I told. But yeah, there were two guys in my dream. I could tell that something bad was going to happen. I'll just put it that way. And thankfully, I was like fighting really hard to wake up from this dream, and I can tell that I was dreaming. Like I was fully conscious of it. And I had always heard that people said that you're not supposed to ask what day or time it is.
Yes.
I've heard
I've
this.
never done it before, but I just thought of that in the moment in my dream, and I'm like, hey, I said, what time is it? And his expression on his face went from being like,
I saw that.
serious and mad to his like face just like went blank. It was almost like he was playing a character like as an actor, and then he just like snapped out of it. And then he just like straight face looked at me like this, and he just opened his mouth and his eyes got wide, and it felt like I got sucked out of that room into a different universe, and like I went through a black hole. And I could feel my body like stretching and then being put back together, and then stretching and being put back together.
my god!
And then I woke up.
Wow.
But it was a very, very intense feeling. Like it felt like my body was just all over the place, and then back in itself, and then
Back.
all over.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very strange.
See, and that is crazy, because you are never supposed to ask what day it is and what time it is. That's crazy that you did that. Because when you said that whole that's those are the descriptions.
It's weird.
To wrap this all up, are you done? Are you?
That's my last card.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so my last card was in conclusion.
Perfect.
Upon awakening from a dream, right? It's interpreted as you're being visited by a ghost,
Fuck.
Satan,
Oh, great.
and in the Nordic times, an old hag.
Oh.
But yeah,
Those old hags, huh?
yeah. But most of us are glad that it's like that we had that we were abducted by aliens, because we feel like we're like the chosen ones.
It does make you.
No, really, it makes-
I don't.
Like,
Yeah.
why
I don't,
me?
yeah. If it,
Like,
it
it's-
has happened, I don't really. Yeah. I feel like
It makes
that.
you feel like, why me?
Yeah. Like, fuck
not
me,
like
No,
dude,
because-
go do the neighbor. Like.
No, go do it. No, because they said that it's a spiritual transformation.
Oh, it definitely has been.
It is. It's definitely not like I'm special, like I'm the
No.
chosen one, but it's just like, why the hell did you do this? to me?
Right.
Of all people, you could have chosen.
Could have chosen Sally over there, Bill.
So to wrap this all up, because next week, I don't know if you guys know this.
Oh, tell her. No, I know, but tell her what. How many days do we have left?
Do you know about 3i Atlas?
Okay, this is
fucking
another.
hell.
Let me put it to my
So-
notes, Karen.
I
So
promise
there-
I'll get there, okay?
I, in my opinion,
I don't know if you want to.
It should be nothing.
Yeah.
Next week's gonna be a normal week.
It doesn't sound that way. Okay, this doesn't
But
sound that
there
way.
is this thing called 3i Atlas that has been coming towards us. It basically
Oh,
it
yes.
was first
Yes.
okay. It was
Okay,
first,
yes, I know.
that thing.
Yes.
So have you heard the latest on it?
I have not. No.
So they've detected a pattern of lights that are blinking at 8 and intervals of 8, 13, 5, 8, 13, 5, 8, 13, 5, just blinking in sequence. It just changed trajectory.
Wait, A. Can you say that again?
8,
A like
13, 5.
apple. Oh shit. Damn it. God. Okay. No.
It just changed trajectory.
Wait. Say it again. You said.
Which means that
A?
like it 8, 13, 5. It just changed its path. Comets asters don't do that. And it apparently parked itself. And the reason that she's talking about next week is because of the fact that...
I hope the microphone didn't pick that up.
Yeah,
We could drown it out.
yeah, we can drown it out. Cut it out. It's
Parked.
supposed to come on the other side of the sun by the 29th of next week. That's why she's saying we have 7 days or whatever, because one of the Harvard professors like go on vacation, but go on vacation before the 29th. Everyone's like, what? Exactly. That's what everyone's like. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? He's a Harvard professor who's been talking about this lately. I think what
Harvard.
he's trying to say is, if this thing is maybe a craft, they believe that it could be using the sun, because it's... The weirdest thing about all of this is the fact that it moved so fast from the outer solar system to inner solar system by January to October. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. In 10 months, it went from being outside the solar system to being on the other side of this, like in our solar system, behind the sun. 10 months. We've never seen anything move that fast. Ever. This is the first time in human history that we've seen anything move this fast.
Oh, no.
For it to, at the moment where it's the closest to the most inhabitable planet by humans, where we could actually see it, it's perfectly behind the sun. So the percentage of that happening for it to end, that's not even the crazy part. It's elliptical orbit. Oh, the WOW signal. Do you know about the WOW signal?
That sounds familiar.
So 1970s, 1980s, it was a signal from
from
Sagittarius.
Yes.
Guess where that thing came from? Sagittarius.
It's back.
I do remember that. Yeah.
And our telescopes, when we shoot them out, it goes to a specific elliptical orbit because it's like perfect for like travel. It's using that same orbit. Asteroids, meteors don't travel in that same orbit. Only solar satellites move. And when we travel with our spacecraft to the moon, we use the same elliptical orbit. They know or have talked about, in order for you to want to slow down, if you're a craft that's moving very quickly and you want to slow down before possibly landing on a nearby planet, Earth, you would use the sun.
Oh, yeah.
So it's...
Oh, shit.
So it's spot. That's why he's saying don't or go on vacation before the 29th. Because part of them believe that this thing is coming in. This thing's coming inbound.
And then we take off.
This thing's coming inbound. And if that does happen, fuck. Every religion, every country, everything's just going to stop. Everyone's going to be looking at that. They're not going to be caring about anything. It's just going to be about what the fuck is that? And that's pretty much game over for the government, because all the secrets that they've been trying to keep
come out.
Possibly that could be the moment where we have a spiritual growth.
Spiritual growth.
That could be that moment.
But isn't that what they describe though? Like, what is that called again? To where the aliens come down and then everyone has one.
War of the Worlds.
No.
Oh,
God,
fuck. No, Kara.
No, that theory to when the aliens come down, everyone kind of freaks out, but then they come under one
Like
One
unite or
religion.
something.
one religion, basically.
Sounds like the Antichrist.
Yes.
That's
yes.
how the Bible talks about that too.
But yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's basically that. But
Like Revelations?
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I don't know.
wait.
I don't know what. I don't know
religion-
what would happen.
Right? I don't either.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know if I really want to know, to be honest.
We might not have a choice.
I know, but that's
But
like
in that moment, in my opinion, it'd be people like us that have been talking about it to try to help the other ones. Because there are people who don't even think about this subject at all.
that's crazy. To me.
That even the aspect of aliens, they still believe that's not UFOs, all that stuff. They believe none of that's real.
I don't get how people still think that way after all this time.
AKA
There are
Heather.
people
No.
who don't believe in ghosts. Like I
Yeah.
really, I was walking by the EDR and Fox News was on the EDR, where the diner, because it's so funny. There's like a section of CNN people and there's a section of Fox News people, and they watch their news. And yeah, it's so funny, and they sit together.
Segregated.
Yeah, it's so funny. I'm in the middle and I'm watching ESPN, and it's so funny because like the ESPN group is just like guys who just like sports. They're looking at the other two like, why do they hate each other? Like they're exactly alike.
Yeah.
Like they just stare at the news all day.
Yeah,
Like they're
exactly.
exactly alike. But the Fox News section, I heard the lady, she was talking about, they were talking about whether or not, because a lot of homes, they were talking about buying a home. And they're saying like, oh, a lot of homes that like are kind of affordable, some of them are haunted. And,
Oh, thanks.
and one of the girl goes, she goes, would you still buy the house? She goes, yeah, I'd buy the house because ghosts aren't real. And I just remember, part of me just, kind of like, I'm like, like you don't even know.
Right.
But just let it go. Like, that's how people, a majority of people are like this.
But
Yeah.
I feel like, and of course I believe in both, but I feel like not believing in ghosts seems more reasonable to me than not believing in aliens.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
see that
that's true.
more.
Yeah, true.
But no, it's pretty much. I mean, like he was saying, there's people that realistically do not believe that there is anything else out there besides mammals
Yeah.
and reptiles.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
also some people just don't expose themselves to that information. So
True.
it's like they're just restricting them.
For
Cells.
me,
Yep.
Yeah.
when I press skeptics, especially, because sometimes I just get irked. And I'm like, okay.
By skeptics?
By
Yeah.
skeptics.
I heard you like skeptics.
But this is why.
He does, but
okay.
then
This is
he
why.
has to regress sometimes.
okay.
I like skeptics because I like to bring them. I like to see that switch turn, because
Like to
when you
convert them.
yes, it's exactly what I'm doing. When I realize it, but I don't tell them that because then they get discouraged.
Yeah.
I just tell them like, oh, that's okay for you to believe in that. I go, but if I were to tell you I could take you somewhere, and you can have an experience, would you come? Every single one of them say no. Every single one. There's only one, Jared.
What about Nicole?
Nicole was not a skeptic. Nicole was
That's not what she said.
when I spoke to
I can see
her.
being a skeptic.
Yeah.
This is what she told me.
Oh, she lied.
She told me that she had watched it. That she used, because she was really fascinated by like Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans. Like she was fascinated by those TV shows. She just never had an experience.
Yeah, okay.
So
I
she
get
always
you.
took it as, okay, if this is real, why hasn't it happened to me? And that's when I kind of like present to her. That's why I took her. I wanted to present her that. I want to be like, okay, since you're curious.
Is that the place that she told me that you abandoned her?
That was go, Phil.
She told me about that a couple weeks ago.
Well, first I had to break her in. So first I took her to Overland.
In all fairness, though, she's brave. 'Cause
She is.
Look, you don't even know.
I know
You-
from what she told me.
That place was so active. They were practically laughing at us and throwing stuff at us.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I they said my name. The beginning of my
Yeah.
videos now, the intro, where it says Geo, that's not me. That's not Moke. That's from Goldfield High School. That's where she was at.
Oh man.
That was something else.
And
how
that
far
was
is this place again?
how far?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like 3.5 hours from here. If
I
you
wanna
guys,
go.
you do,
I wanna
I'd go
go.
back.
wanna go.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. I told the guy if I come back, I'm sleeping here
Oh, fuck.
overnight. And they
But where though? What do you mean where?
How come we didn't
in
get
the
hey,
high school. In the high school.
Just bring a
Bring a sleeping
sleeping
bag.
bag?
How come we didn't get invited to the Halloween party? How do you know we didn't want to go?
What Halloween party?
So I'm going to Mount Wilson.
Oh, that's it. I'm done.
Right?
Just kidding.
Yeah, we're done. Mic drop.
That's a different place.
Yeah, well, we didn't get invited. And we are podcasters now.
The main reason.
And we
is-
came prepared with notes.
I typed mine.
She typed her shit out.
Well, okay. Well, do you guys really want to go?
I want to go because I've never.
It's on
been-
Halloween.
I don't know about Halloween, but
It's on Halloween.
I do want to go.
That place
somewhere.
is different.
The place
That
is, that's the
that
place
is
I
not
told
a
you that I
normal
don't.
Place. That is not
You
at all. This
told
is
me a
what
little
I
bit
had.
about that last time.
I always have to say this about this place. Out of any location I've ever been to, this is the only place that has everything.
Yeah, I will agree.
There are Bigfoot. There are mountain lions, real mountain lions. There are
Freaking-
wild
there's
horses. I
some-
just saw a video of them.
Wild horses, but you don't see them. You can hear it like, woo, like right here.
Well, no, they're real ones.
Okay, well, I didn't see it,
On the
but
ranch.
I heard it, and I looked
Jeff
behind
just
me.
showed a
You
video
got
of
freaked
it.
out there, didn't you? That's
That,
what
that you were
Yeah.
there during that. That's right. Darren was there too. Darren told that story too. Darren was with you, right?
No, it was me,
Knick-knack?
you, Ugo.
No, the horse. The horse. I wasn't there for the horse.
Yeah, no, it
I,
was
I went to go get batteries.
it was me, Mikey, and Ugo.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I
the ori-
remember you talking
The
about
original
that.
time I thought was with
The
Darren.
time that I heard the horse was with when I told you I am never coming back. I woke up and my tire was flat and I'm throwing up and
You were throwing up.
That's
Yeah.
right. Right after that. That's right. Right after you guys left. That's when our device was going bonkers.
yeah.
Did I tell you? Oh, I can't remember if that was before or after that I went to Zach Bagan's museum.
Oh, you didn't. I didn't tell him.
Oh, I gotta tell you about that too.
See, we have so much.
It reminded me when you said that you got sick.
You got attacked?
Nothing crazy, but I just kept hearing something like in my left ear. It kind of sounded like somebody like whispering, but I couldn't make out what they were saying. But when we went into the room with the Dybbuk box, I
Did you gift it?
huh?
Did you gift
I
it?
didn't.
Me neither.
I
didn't.
did.
I didn't.
I did.
But
I
when I
did not.
walked out, I had scratches on my arms. And
From the Dybbuk room?
afterwards, yeah. And then Aiden felt something like tug on his shirt in one of the other rooms. I can't remember which room it was. It was towards the end. We
Oh,
did the
shit.
RP tour too. But
Oh yeah.
Oh, we didn't
It-
do that.
so
That's right.
we didn't do.
How
yeah,
much
we went
was-
to the basement. Are
Yeah,
you
they
What was
went-
that like?
kidding me?
Yeah.
No. How was it big?
No.
Tiny.
It's suffocating. You go down there.
That place was so odd. How big that place was.
No.
I did not expect that place being that
It's
big.
huge. And that basement, so you walk down, it's pitch black.
Oh
The
shit.
walls are all like stone, but you basically just go into this tiny little room. Oh, this is crazy. So Aiden he's not like he says that he doesn't believe in that kind of stuff, but I know deep down he does.
Yeah.
He does.
If
and-
you should bring him to Goldfield High School.
I know. I want to go. Yeah, he'll go. I'll make him go.
Oh, good.
So
good.
he's very like, oh, I don't believe in that stuff. So we went down
Perfect.
there. It's
Those are the best people.
I know. It's stone wall, so it's tiny. They had like a pentagram on the floor. There's
That's right.
walls of mirrors surrounding you when you go down there.
Oh no.
So they had you
Wow.
like walk around the pentagram on your way out, and I looked at myself in the mirror. I looked normal. He said he looked in the mirror and he did not see his reflection.
What?
And he got very.
I just got
Even
chills.
if you like ask him about this today, you can tell like he tries to
What?
play it off, but that freaked him out like bad. And so we got home
That would freak
later
me
that
out.
night. We were sitting on the couch, and we were just watching a movie. I had a blanket over my lap.
That's what they do. Just
and-
so you know, they always look for the skeptic, and they fuck with the skeptic.
He said
That's
I couldn't.
why that's why honestly, like, I like taking them, but I always
Yeah.
try to warn them.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm taking you because I'm using you as a guinea.
Yeah.
I'm just be honest. Like,
Right.
since you don't believe though, then
Yeah.
you don't believe,
and
right?
They tried to play it off.
Yeah.
But no, he said he couldn't see his clothes, his face, anything, and he
Oh,
was standing
fuck.
right in front of it,
Oh
right next to me.
no.
And so later that night, we're on the couch watching a movie. I get up, I get ready for bed. I had scratches all up and down my thighs. And that same night, I am not making this up at all. Like, this is true.
Yeah, no, she showed
So-
me.
After that happened, I get ready for bed. He's already in bed. He's on his phone. I get in. I'm laying down for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes at the most. I have my eyes shut. I'm not even close to being asleep. I was not dreaming this. And he had put his phone down too, so it's pitch black. We have blackout curtains in our room at the time, by the way, because he needs it to be pitch black for him to fall asleep.
He's like me. We wear masks.
I don't like that. I do not like that.
Does he work nights?
No. I don't know what it is. Any little bit of light, like, he'll wake up. But anyways, I had my eyes shut for maybe 5-10 minutes. The corner of the bed, it felt like somebody was grabbing it and just shaking it so violently.
Oh.
And it only lasted a few seconds. And I popped up out of that bed so quickly.
Oh fuck.
He didn't feel a thing, though. He said, "What the hell is going on?" He's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Did you not feel that bed shaking?" He's like, "No."
Wait, was this how long after
The
that?
same night.
Oh
This
fuck.
And so after that, he had to console me because I was like a hot mess. I'm like,
Oh,
this is not fucking happening.
Fuck.
So I lay back down. His phone, like, somehow just falls off the bed. He wasn't touching it at all. It was
Oh,
just on the ledge of
fuck.
the bed, and it just falls off onto the floor. So that was, like, kind of weird, too. The next day,
Fuck.
or no. Yeah, so after I go into work that Monday morning, and I felt fine at first, and then probably by, like, noon, I started feeling so sick. And I don't even know how to describe it to you. I told Anne-Marie at the time, I was like, I gotta go. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but I do not feel good. Like, I don't even know if I can drive myself right now, because I already started throwing up at work.
Oh no.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just try to drive myself home. Like, I don't live far. I got into my car. As I'm driving, I'm, like, steering my wheel. I had a paper bag on top of my arm like this and just puking into the bag as I'm, like, driving home.
Oh.
And I had this feeling of, like, not even just being sick. It was, like, just dread.
Oh no.
And I felt like I was going to die. I'm like, I don't know what this is. Like, what kind of sickness this is. I'm like, I feel like I'm actually going to die right now.
Wow.
And so I went back home. I got into bed. I shut all the doors, made sure there's no light in the room. And it just felt like just dark energy with me. And the sickness just was not going away.
Wow.
It was
Kara.
How long did that last?
just that day and night. And
That's
then
it?
Yeah, and then the next day I felt fine.
What the fuck?
And you did, because I feel, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no. I was like, I feel like when that happens to you, you do. Like, when I talk to you later, you're always like, you're okay.
Yeah, I was fine.
That is so creepy.
But in the moment I was like, I'm never going to that place ever again.
But I'm glad you went. In a
I'm
weird,
so glad that I went, though.
in
yeah.
a weird way, I'm glad that you went, because I remember.
I went with her.
Yeah.
And
You were Kara.
I was Kara.
Aw.
Yeah. It was the Exorcist room.
Yeah.
with,
Emily
that-
Rose.
Yeah, that room. I sat right next to, or right in front of it. That was the only room where I felt something, where I started to feel like, I honestly felt like I was being suffocated.
I'm like very sensitive to
I
that
saw
kind
that
of
again.
stuff.
What?
Because I grew up Catholic, and so
Same.
anything with like exorcisms, I don't know. That's like a different category for me.
Yeah.
I tried to get him to crawl in the hole, like that they made.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
No.
Oh, did you?
No.
Oh, I did.
No, because we didn't have the extra
We didn't have
pass.
the pass.
Oh, so they wouldn't let you guys?
No, we were like the first in the other. We were being the first in the rooms, like the next room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were like, I think it was so funny because they're like the VIPs, come on.
And then the two other,
Like,
the
you guys.
two. We're only two of us.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got suckered into it because we showed up. We're the last ones in the group. And the girl was like, oh, well, just so you guys know, like, no pressure, but everybody else has VIP passes. It's only you guys that don't. And it was for my birthday, so he's like, sure, this is great.
Oh wow.
Damn, they just sucked you
They sucked
in.
us in,
They're
yeah.
such jerks.
Yeah.
Zach, you're a jerk. We'll say it.
I got I don't know where it is. I got like a journal thing from there.
Oh, I still.
It's
That's
upstairs.
actually.
Oh, did
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? Did we go this year? Last year.
I think it was last year.
Because I bought the journal too, and when we bought it, remember we were like, we'll just write down stuff,
That's right.
whatever we want to like either talk about or if we have dreams. Because
That's right. That's what I started to use it for.
me too.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that since I started writing in that thing, it was off topic, but everything has kind of went in a positive direction,
Oh,
Oh, good.
which is kind of weird.
yeah, that is good.
Good, weird, whatever. Before, what happened to, what's his name? Zach? No, was it Zach? Now I'm talking about Zach.
Who?
Mac?
The guy with the
So
hitman wife.
Johnny Mac was
Johnny Mac.
Oh.
was unfortunately killed in a freak. It's kind of sad or inconclusive, but he basically was in London. You know how the vehicles travel the opposite direction?
Yeah.
So he was about to walk onto the sidewalk, and he was looking like the opposite way that the vehicle was coming, and struck him and killed him. That's how Johnny Mac died.
That's sad.
A lot of people think that he wasn't, that he actually died, like someone actually murdered him. That the way he died is just circumstantial, but it's some people believe that he was killed because of the fact that he was the leading guy when it came to abduction cases. He was he was a person who pretty much, he was a Harvard professor.
I didn't
And
know that he was the leading guy.
Yeah. I mean,
He got there. It's called like the Nobel. It's like a prize for journalists, a Pulitzer. He won a
Oh.
Pulitzer for his research in abductions.
oh, wow. So
And-
it's a big deal then.
It was, and so but Harvard was pissed because now they were known as the abduction
They don't
School.
want to be associated.
They
with
didn't
it.
want any association with that, and so some people believe that they murdered him because of that. He was pretty much uncovering a subject that it wasn't really supposed to come out.
I would not be surprised.
Especially how he was thorough.
I know because the article is actually, I think, an easy read. And it was pretty informative.
Well, I think that's a wrap.
That's a
Thank
wrap.
you so much for Paranormal Hangover. Hope you guys don't get too hungover over this. Because we covered a lot.
How we did.
Like, we covered Bigfoot. A gentleman that was his mother was abducted, who taught him how to talk to ET. I highly suggest every single one of you, to
Get
go
the
research.
book.
Get the book.
Get the book.
Research the material on that gentleman because it's mind-boggling. Hotel Cecil,
Yep.
Yes.
Lisa Lam.
so terrified. Like especially what happened to the girl, that Asian chick.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the date that she checked in.
Yeah.
His birthday.
That's creepy.
His birthday.
And then yours. That's what it started with me, was Barney Hill.
Barney and Betty.
Barney and Betty. You know, they
Betty.
were a black and white couple, and
Oh, I didn't know that.
the great or the granddaughter is a professional boxer.
Oh, I didn't know.
And Joe Rogan had her on a podcast, and at the end of it, she goes, "Oh, by the way, my grandma and grandpa was Benny Barney Hill."
What?
Go back in there. We need it. And she's like, "Oh, it's fine. We
Wow.
some time."
So we covered a lot of ground.
We did.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All
That was a
right.
good
Thank you so much, Paranormal Hangover.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.